the story of the ATM at Ajala Junction. Everyone in the neighborhood of Ajala Junction knew that money was tight. Times were hard and the people needed every naira they could get. So when a brand new ATM appeared overnight at the corner opposite Mama and Kechi's canteen, no one asked questions. It wasn't part of any known bank. There was no bank name on the screen, just a glowing green sign that read, "Cash available, no fees, withdraw what you need." The machine didn't even need a card. All you had to do was press your thumb on the scanner, speak the amount you needed, and the cash would pour out noiselessly. At first, it was a miracle. Old Baba Femi used it to pay for his long overdue surgery. Kelechi, the struggling tailor, bought a brand new electric sewing machine and reopened his shop. Even the street boys who used to loiter at the junction came with clean clothes and shining phones. But soon, strange things started happening. Baba Femi, after receiving his cash, began having dreams of his dead brother, who accused him of stealing from the beyond. Kelechi's fingers began to twitch uncontrollably while sewing, stabbing himself more than his fabric. The street boys started fighting each other over invisible enemies, claiming they were trying to take their share. Then came the disappearances. One by one, those who withdrew large amounts from the ATM went missing. Their shops remained locked, their phones unreachable. Their families said they walked out one night and never returned. A group of youth vigilantes led by Yusuf the mechanic decided to investigate. One evening, just before midnight, they hid nearby and waited. The ATM screen glowed brighter than usual. It hummed, pulsing like a heartbeat. And then a man walked up, Uchenna, the phone repairer. He touched the screen, whispered, 100,000, and the machine delivered. But instead of walking away, he froze. His mouth opened, but no sound came out. His eyes rolled back. The cash he'd withdrawn caught fire in his hand, and with a strange screeching sound, the ATM pulled him inside through the slot like a piece of paper. Gone. Just like that. The boys ran. The next morning, a sign appeared on the machine screen. Only the desperate will be rewarded. Only the greedy will be taken. Panic gripped Ajala Junction. Pastor Ezekiel declared a 7-day fast. Imam Abdul summoned elders for prayer. Mama Onkechi tried pouring salt and holy water around the ATM, but the ground smoked when she did. Eventually, the town called on Madam Efunsetan, the old seer, who lived on the edge of the forest. With chalk marks on her face and kola nuts in her pouch, she came to the ATM at midnight. She spoke to it in Yoruba, then in tongues no one recognized. The machine flickered, growled, and released a horrifying scream that echoed through the junction. Then, silence. The next morning, the ATM was gone. In its place stood a cracked stone slab with the words, "Desire without sacrifice is a debt that will be collected." No one ever spoke of it again. But deep in the night, if you walk past Ajala Junction and listen closely, you might still hear the soft whir of a machine waiting.